to the 5-Minute Singer. Thank you very much for joining me here. And in this segment, we are going to give you some tips and hints on how to sing when you have a cold or a flu or you're feeling sick. Let me give you a couple of facts, firstly, about being sick. 98% of the ailments that you are going to get, you should be able to sing through. I'm going to tell you a fact about myself. And this is different for everyone, of course. I've been singing since I was 6. I've only had about 10 days off singing. And that has been because I've had laryngitis. I've had an infection of my larynx. So I have no voice. When this has happened, I've gone straight to the doctor and got onto some penicillin. And I've also got a penicillin shot in the backside. Generally had my voice back within about 2 or 3 days. Now, I'm going to give you some hints about how to try to sing and get through a show or a song or a performance or a gig if you're sick. Firstly, properly warm up your voice and assess how much voice you have to use safely, both in true voice and falsetto. That's the most important fact. Assess how much you have. Because now we have to make a decision about what we're going to do with the song or songs that we're about to sing. Now, if you haven't got a lot of voice, you may want to do some of the things that I'm about to tell you. The first one is change the key of the songs or the whole set or everything that you're singing if you possibly can. Now, obviously, if you're doing a theatre production, you're not going to be able to do this. It's in concert pitch. You're not going to change the key just because you've got a sore voice or you've got a cold. You're just going to try to get through it. If you're in a band or something like that, you've got a performance or you've got a karaoke track, you may be able to change the key of it. So, instead of singing the song in the original key, I'll give you an example with the Beatles song. When I was younger, so much younger than today. Bring it down as far as you need to so that you can sing the whole song or get through the whole performance. When I was younger, so much younger than today. Most people out there aren't going to notice if you've brought the song down a semitone or a tone. It's not much at all, and most people won't even notice. The other one is you can change the melody of the song. So if you've got a high note that goes up, change the melody of it. You don't have to go up and get it. So if you're singing, I'll do Paranoid by Black Sabbath here. Finished with my woman 'cause she couldn't help me with my mind. Can you help me occupy my brain? And that's the original version. Now, change the melody. Stick to the root note. Finished with my woman 'cause she couldn't help me with my mind. Can you help me occupy my brain? Whoa, yeah. Now, I was still in key, but I picked some lower notes to help me out. So you can always change up the melody and jig up the melody to suit yourself. If you're really sick and you can't change the key of the song, you can also stick to the root note of the melody, the root note of the song. So the root note you stay on that all the way through. This is not an option that I would always go for because you're going to sound a little bit monotonous and deadpan. But if you're up on stage and you feel that your voice is going and you're losing it and you just need to survive and get through the set or the song, this is a good way. Again, I'll use a Black Sabbath song, so I'm going to stick with the root note of the melody and sing it all the way through. You've heard my original example just before. I'll sing it monotonous. Finished with my woman 'cause she couldn't help me with my mind. Can you help me occupy my brain? Whoa, yeah. So that's a last resort. Another one is just pick different songs or pick a different song. So don't sing the high song, change the songs. Or change the song, sing a lower song. It's a very, very good and easy option. Again, if you're up on stage, you haven't been able to change the key of the song, go to falsetto instead of singing in true voice. I'll give you an example here with Beyonce. True voice. If I were a boy. Okay, so instead of going up there in true voice, do it in falsetto. You feel, geez, my voice is starting to crack, I'm losing it, or support, my voice isn't great. Sing it in falsetto. If I were a boy. It sounds similar, not exactly the same, but at least you're going to get away with getting through the song or the performance in the same key. So guys, there are some helpful hints. Please use those if you're sick to make you sound the best when you're up on stage. Please tune in for next week because we're going to be going over cold management so that you can nip your cold or flu in the bud as quickly as we can so you can keep on singing and touring and having fun and doing what we love doing best, which is singing. Thank you for joining us again. Proudly brought to you by Vox Singing Academy. We'll see you next week, guys. Bye-bye.